are you checking out right now, though?
Muffin something.
Wait, tell me that real quick. Tell me that.
Muffin something? I don't know.
It's Dangermuffin.
Dangermuffin.
We were going to call it the Rolling Scones, but turns out that wasn't going to work. So, you know, Caution Croissant was already taken, believe it or not. Our friends in outside of Seattle, I think.
Yes.
Had taken that. So, I don't know, we just stuck with Dangermuffin. It worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
People like it.
Personally, I've always played acoustic guitar, and I've always held down a lot of the full range, a lot of the low end and everything, and just kind of grew into that. So we've tried bass players, but we've always kind of felt like we've maybe lost our fingerprint a little bit. It's authentic, you know what I mean? Like it's ours. You know, that's one thing about what we're doing. Is we feel like it's our thing. We haven't really seen any other bands that are like us, that like we don't have a bass player, you know. So it's just an acoustic guitar, drums, and an electric guitar, and we play all different styles of music, and we feel like it's our own, and we try to own it the best that we can, you know. Well, I think there's a lot of great music that has come out of y'all's state. It's an amazing place. That we've been mostly to Oxford. What a great scene, great group of people. You know, we're all about spreading it around as much as we can to whoever is available to listen to us, and we're happy to be there, for sure.
So the Southeast, I think that we're a product of what's happening on some level with the blues and the Southern rock. That's very dominant in that region, and then obviously the mountain Appalachia, you know, acoustic bluegrass music, folk music and stuff. And there's elements of that in our music, you know, for sure. I think that's impossible to get away from.
The lineage of blues music and just what music Mississippi's brought to the American music is not to be underestimated, and I kind of consider ourselves an American music band, even though we play world music stuff, we play reggae, we play funk, but it's all because of what our generation's American experience has been, which has been all of these things and this melting pot, all these different musics coming from different places and coming up, you know, listening to jazz, to reggae music, and Afro-Cuban music, and, you know, show tunes, like all kinds of stuff, pop music, and rock and roll, and, you know, Mississippi, the lineage of music there has been a big part of that American music experience, so I think you can't get away from it.
I mean, it all builds on itself, you know. They say there's nothing new under the sun, right? So, you know, most rock music started from the blues, you know. I mean, that's where it all came from. So those are the roots. Those are the real roots, you know, where y'all are, for sure. Yeah. You know, some people will come to our shows and they'll be like, oh man, I really love what you guys are doing. You're gonna make it. You know, but then I always have to ask them, like, well, what does that really mean to make it? You know, we have the wonderful fortune of making a living already off of what we're doing. Okay. Even if it meant that we were staying on Folly Beach all the time and just playing there, you know, we'd still be musicians, we'd still be creating. So our goals are always just to subsist, maybe keep the overhead low, and to keep writing, keep creating, and just live it, you know, and one day at a time.